right, so you're thinking about living in northern Dallas in Texas, and you're kind of wondering what are some of the areas like out here, what are some of the neighborhoods, what types of homes out here can you get into. And today I'm out here in Prairie Oaks, Little Elm, showing you a couple of Prairie homes, as well as some David Weekley homes over there. And I wanted to show you the neighborhood and let you get kind of a feel for it. So we'll be checking out some of these homes in a little bit, but I wanted to tell you a little bit about the neighborhood. Prairie Oaks is nestled right in between Frisco and Denton, and it's right up that 720 corridor in a little peninsula on Lake Lewisville called Oak Point. So it's a really convenient location. You kind of have access to all of northern Dallas, and it's about a 45 to an hour drive downtown as well. Little Elm, Oak Point, it's a really great area, especially if you're into the whole lake life sort of deal. It's actually where I live right now, and I know it really well. It's a great place to raise a family, and also to take advantage of some of the really nice amenities that some of northern Texas, like Frisco or even Plano, has to offer. So yeah, you're about 20 minutes to Frisco, about 10 minutes to Little Elm, downtown part of Little Elm. 300-acre community. They've got a pool, good amenity center. They also have a lot of hiking and biking trails, everything you really need. Lots of green space as well. Looks like we got somebody moving in already. So a lot of good builders out here. We've got Prairie, we've got David Weekley, a couple others. I'll get you some more information in the description. All right, so we're out here at David Weekley over in Prairie Oaks, giving you a tour of this home. Let's go ahead and check it out. So this is their McDonald floor plan. I really like the porch here, a patio. You got enough space to put some furniture if you'd like. Okay. Walking in immediately to our left, we have a little powder room. And to our right is where you would have the garage. Right now it's set up for office space for all the representatives. And we're coming right here into our kitchen and dining area. Really large, depth-wise and length-wise island. Farmhouse sink, stainless steel range hood, gas range. We're pretty common in Texas. You're going to see that in pretty much all the new builds. Good sized pantry. A little butler pantry right there. And we've got our dining space. This right here is a 6-person table. You could stretch it a little bit more if you needed to, though. And as you can see there at the island, some additional seating space if you needed. They've got 4 with plenty of room to spare. And we've got our washer utility room here with a closet space. So this one looks like it feeds right into the master, which is pretty cool of a design. You've got a really large shower right here. Double heads, little alcoves, open air as you can see, no doors or anything like that. Double vanity, restroom. Yeah, really nice bathroom. We'll go back out that way, take you through the rest of the house. But I really kind of like the way that your washer and dryer is right off of this main level here, or main bedroom. So this is our master bedroom, really tall arch ceilings. Lots of windows throughout. You can see the couple little ones as well as the 3 main ones here. And this is a king-size bed, tons of room to spare. Those are very large nightstands, and you've got enough space to put the rest of your furniture as well as some seating area. And actually, let's go out this way this time. So this goes right out into our living room. And as you saw earlier, our kitchen and dining area. So this whole main level is going to kind of center around that master bedroom experience, where you've got The washer and dryer looping through right here, back out to your master suite. Kind of cool. I don't see that as often as other floor plans, but I must say I'm kind of a fan. Definitely with the washer and dryer being on the main level. So let's check out this patio. Yeah, nice large patio, built-in speakers, probably an upgrade, but they can probably go ahead and make that accommodation for you. And then, yeah, good sized lot. All of these lots are going to be kind of similar unless you're looking at the premium lots. They'll be pretty similar in size. And coming back into our main living area. All right. So, like I mentioned, master bedroom right here. Then we've got our master bath, which goes out through the laundry room I showed you, back into our main living area. Lots of space in here. Really, really tall, open feel, leading up to the loft up there, as you can see. So let's go check out the upstairs. Side door here, by the way, with an extra patio. So, nice little perk, especially depending on the direction of the sun. Lots of windows coming up your staircase into the loft, so you really still get that bright, open, and airy feel up here even. And then this looks down into your main living room. So even though it's kind of cool because you have a little bit of separation, but you still feel like you're part of the whole party or experience up here. And this leads right into our next set of bedrooms. So over to our left. Nice sized bedroom. These are about 8-foot ceilings. Ensuite bathroom. And these are going to be our closet spaces. Attic. Let's take a look here. Doesn't look like there's a light switch. Oh. Don't know where that switch is for, or where the switch is at, but there is a light here. So yeah, a little bit of storage if you need, mostly for just things like HVAC access and whatnot. And here's our closet. So, standard closet space. We've got a bathroom for the upper level. This will be a full bath with the bathtub. Little closet. And another bedroom. And again, to give you some sense of scale, this is a queen size. Plenty of space for, either a kid's bedroom or a secondary bedroom, guest bedroom, whatever you need. Looks like all these are going to be kind of standard, good size, but not quite as big as some of the other ones that we've seen. And last one, which you probably will remember from our conversation with Rudy earlier. So this is a last bedroom, and they've got it set up right now to kind of show you some of the some of the perks of the David Weekley homes and how they build them. The big takeaways that you probably remember, they use 2x6 versus 2x4 in their construction. So just a lot more solid of a framing, supports a lot more weight as well. And it allows, the big thing is for more insulation to be packed in there. All right, so I'm out here with Ruta Lee over at David Weekley Homes, and she's gonna walk us through some of the things that sets David Weekley apart from some of the other places that you might come across. So take it away.
Thank you. I just wanted to mention that we are the largest privately owned home builder in America. And why is that important? Because we are actually owned by our employees, Mr. Weekley and the foundation. I mentioned to you earlier before we got on camera that's important because employees are called team members. So we have a vested interest to make sure your client gets the best product and you get the best service when it comes to their home, because we know this is an investment. And a third of our profit actually goes to charities locally. Actually, in a couple of weeks, we're going to be building beds for Sleep in Heavenly Peace. We do a lot of charity work locally. And we also do some internationally.
Yeah, you were telling me about bringing some water to some of the villages internationally, and really, really cool. So lots of community outreach and effort, not just in your local community, but worldwide. But yeah, would you mind taking me through some of the build quality that you got set up here?
You bet. I wanted to make sure that y'all know that with the David Weekley home, no matter where you are, no matter what size lot you have, no matter what size home you have, you're going to actually get a 2x6 exterior wall. How can you tell? Does my home have a 2x6 exterior wall? Can you sit in your windowsill and not fall out? That's always a good little tip to see. Do I have a 2x6 exterior wall? That means that all of your home is going to get actually an extra 2 inches of insulation, as opposed to the 2x4, which I have an example of a little bit farther down the wall. This example also shows you what standard building is here. Your studs are going to be on 2x6 or on 16-inch centers. We don't do that. We actually do 20-inch centers. Why? Because that way your header, which all of your roof, all of your ceiling, all of that weight is sitting right there. If you line it up on a stud, you're going to have a lot more sturdy house. Right? We also don't have to use extra lumber because we've got all this roof weight sitting on it. And eventually, your home's going to bow, your walls are going to bow out. But using our advanced wall system with David Weekley, you don't have to worry about that.
That's so cool. Yeah. So the big takeaway is a lot more stability for the upper weight, as well as a lot more insulation.
Right.
So that, and here in Texas at least, it gets pretty warm. So you want to keep that AC in.
Right. Or in that February month when it's cold.
Yeah, no doubt.
The other thing we do that's different than everybody else, we actually foam wrap. I don't know if you can see a little bit of that blue. You can also see a big part here. We actually use Dow foam insulation for our sheathing, our wall protection. So once your frame is up, we're going to come in and wrap it with styrofoam. Not paper, not felt. So, and again, more energy efficient on your home.
Yeah, that's really good to know. Like, that makes a really big difference, especially in the warmer climates. That's a really cool tip about the 6-inch. So kind of sitting in your windowsill. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Well, very cool. Any other things you wanted to walk us through while we're in here?
I think this is also important. We actually do a 3-year guarantee on your utility usage on your home. Wow. So every single home is going to come with an Environments for Living certificate, and it's going to tell you, based on normal usage for heating and cooling, this is how many kilowatts you're going to use for your home. If you get your bill and you're like, Ruta Lee, you said I'm only going to use 600, I'm using 1,000. Well, we missed something, which is highly unlikely, mind you, but we're going to come in, find out what did we miss. There's a leak somewhere in your home. We've got to find it because we told you how much you're going to use for heating and cooling. Wow. We'll pay the difference and make sure it's done right.
Wow.
Yeah.
I can't say I've seen many other builders offer that.
Yeah.
But.
We also recently became Energy Star rated. Our whole home is actually Energy Star rated. It's not just the products that we put inside our home. Nice. Entire home. Yeah.
That's really awesome.
Here's an example of an actual heating bill in the month of February.
Wow, 168.51. Okay.
Yep.
And that's with 2,679 square feet.
Yep.
So you can probably see right there.
Yep.
That's actually pretty impressive for, going on close to 3,000 square feet.
Right. You don't have to choose, do I want to heat my home or heat?
Yeah.
Makes a little difference.
Especially these days.
Right. Especially with inflation, right?
Yeah.
Well, it's a pleasure. If there's anything I can ever do for you or your home buyers, you let me know.
Yeah, absolutely, Rudy.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for your time.
Nice to meet
I really appreciate
Thank
you. All right, so just leaving that David Weekley home that I just showed you, and thought we'd walk on down to one more. Kind of let you get a sense of the neighborhood too. I'll kind of do a drive around for you as well. Super windy today. But Prairie Oaks, really cool neighborhood. We're right off of 720 coming down that main corridor for Oak Point, and kind of a Little Elm Oak Point. You'll see some of the neighborhood built straddling that line. So if you see some of the homes in Prairie Oaks, some of them may be Little Elm, some of them may be Oak Point, but it's all pretty much the same area. As you probably heard me mention in one of the other videos, 300-acre community. They're finishing up their first phase, it sounds like, and they've got tons of amenities coming, like a pool, hiking and biking trails, and then of course you're right off of Lake Lewisville, so you got all of that just in your backyard. So this one, they said they're still under construction a little bit, if I understood correctly, so we'll take a look, see how it's coming along, and give you a good sense. So this one you'll at least get to see the garage. Standard 2-car garage here. So be where your water heater is, sprinkler, all of that good stuff. Most of these, pretty much all these new builds are going to be tankless water heaters. I haven't seen anything different. Okay, so like I mentioned here, this one is still under construction, so don't mind some of the rough edges. They're still getting this particular home built out, but it gives you a good idea of how things are at in various stages. This one's got an office space, as you can see here, or another bedroom. I think it's more designed to be a bedroom because of the proximity to your bath. Here is the office. So kind of a double French door sort of thing. Garage. Mudroom, laundry room. And then coming out of this front entry section, we're going right into our kitchen. Really nice large kitchen. Huge island, as you can see. Living room, dining room. This is a pretty large. You could easily fit a good 8-10 seater table in this space. Pantry. And this should be another pantry. So, dual pantries here. Large living room, easily enough space for a big sectional couch or additional furniture that you might have. And then this feeds right into the bedroom. This should be our master. Yep. So good size, you could easily fit a king in here with room to spare. Windows looking right out into your backyard. And that's what I like about this neighborhood is you got tons of trees, lots of natural foliage. And our master bathroom. So really ample sized soaking tub, double vanities, drop down shower. Good size walk-in. So again, right into our main living space and dining space. And let's check out this patio. So a smaller patio, but you could probably get this upgraded if you so desired. It sounds like they are definitely willing to work with you to some degree on some upgrades, and not really custom building per se, but some customized options. Good sized backyard. Like I mentioned, these lots are going to all be about the same size unless you end up with one of the premium lots or corner lots. And now let's check out the upstairs. So we got a good sized landing, kind of like make a good playroom or additional living space. Going into one of our bedrooms here. This one's set up more to be a guest one, it looks like, because you got an ensuite bathroom, full bathroom in this one. Another bedroom. These are pretty good size. Maybe, I mean, this one in particular probably has a good foot or two, in addition to some of the Prairie ones that we saw. Quick bathroom. And last bedroom. Oh, this one's got a pretty good walk-in closet too. This will be some attic space. So you could definitely throw down some plywood or something, give yourself a little bit of extra storage. Access to some of your HVAC stuff. Well, at least the piping, the ductwork, if you will. Kind of cool. You don't see that in some other builds. A lot of times that attic space is pretty closed off, but it's nice to kind of have those side access doors, so you can really take advantage of that extra storage space. Looks like they got some more over here too. And finally, attic above, closet space. Heading back downstairs. Yeah, so David Weekley, another really nice builder here in the area. They're building out in Prairie Oaks. They're also building out in eastern Dallas, like Forney, a couple other places for sure around the greater Dallas area. So I'll link them to our website, to their website down below. Definitely take a look and let me know if you have any questions or if there's any other information I can get for you on any of these homes. Like I said, this one's still in the middle of being finished, so kind of mind the rough edges and the darker feel. But really good quality builder. You probably saw from our conversation with Rudy Lee, the representative at the last house, they really go above and beyond with some of their construction techniques. So yeah, let me know what you're thinking. Let me know how you like these homes, if you like these neighborhoods, and if there's a particular area you would like me to check out for you, or any particular homes you'd like me to kind of do a tour like this, by all means, just let me know down below. You can call, text, or email me, and I'd be happy to help you out.